Good evening, everyone. Second. But then we're gonna pick up with the Weaponographist, which is done by the games. And we actually have Danny in the channel right now. He's the only one here right now. But figured I'd give a little bit of a play and show some people what the game is. Whoops. That was really hard to about. Like if people insight into the game before their interview with Cranky on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. How are you doing, Danny? Okay, so everything's that's a lot of good right now. In my favorite so far. Ooh, you can't hear me. Melvin. What I'm doing is not going to work right now. Oh, so it was just you. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Tommy Gun. Ooh, Is that any better? It is. If not, turn off some of the stuff I'm using it. Just go straight audio until it brings the new stuff. Good. Monitoring at the same time. So it must have been feedback somehow. Thank you for letting me know. I have to admit, Tommy Gun is like my favorite weapon for us. Because I like how fast it hits. But they all have their different play styles I've noticed. Starting to learn some of them. This is definitely not going to be a speed run, since I'm also keeping an eye on chat. But die a lot. Danny's sitting like, yes, die, minions, die, dance puppet. I have only gotten one past where I'm supposed to go. So, to the third death. But, of course, we will not be going that far. We'll be sticking the first two deaths. Yes, laugh at our misery. We get some other people so we can really show it off a bit. I am scared of what hard mode's gonna be like. Eventually I'll get to try it. The second boss gave me trouble as it is. Mind you, archers are one of the ones I hate the most, other than the lions in the second depth. Because they run around too much. I'm sure you have. Start like, what is it, 4-minute time on the first step? He knows that they're invincible. Woohoo! Hey, extra help. Oh. Of course, the fire rings are my favorite way to take up archers. Move. Run around. Leave things. Chainsaw gorillas! Whenever I first started playing it, and I was like, what the crap? Chainsaw Stein gorillas. You guys have really made some interesting enemies and weapons to use. So half the time I'm using the chainsaw, I'm getting myself killed. I know they like me. Some sort of like some NATO mine. They do. Ooh, slime storm means I get some weird stuff. Not really gotten the hang of using bombs yet. Oh, woohoo! Finally! Something we can use better. Hello, Falcon. Welcome to the street. I actually need to fix that. See it better, but swarm slimes coming around. Yeah, it's a lot more than just the starting out. Indeed I am. Hello, Skull Patcher Game. Welcome. Yep. I am on big happy to meet you and friends, really. Actually, we're quite a number of people. It's been a little while since I've actually streamed. In fact, I'm doing this one's kind of special to be to show off the weapons. What I'm now in preparation for the interview that Crank is doing with Dave, the Danny, is actually in channel right now. Have any questions about the game? Ask. More than happy to help, and I'm sure answer as well. say, whenever I first got here, I was utterly sold on Sci-fi robot dino. Yeah, I can get behind this game. Sure. I mean, it's a lot of very basic stuff. A little bit to get set up. It's nothing entirely fancy. A slow run. So I'm distracted. Oh, you were talking about my hardware. But your stream. Quite a bit into the hardware. It's been a long while since I had it. Actually, about 5 years. I was running on an old MacBook. Yeah, I went with a used video card so that I could also upgrade my girlfriend's computer at the same time. I actually got 2 of these cards, and the other one is in her system. I think the best way to describe what this is... Jump up, dungeon crawling. What a Binding of Isaac. Though whenever I first saw it, just like the pictures in the video from a lot of Zelda. Yes, Skullbasher, that is a Yeti, or not the Pro, sorry. It is a solid black Yeti. Instead of having any silver on it at all, like they did, this one is just straight up black from the grill. So it's just the basic Yeti, just with a different color scheme on it. Say I still had $10 more, so... Well, that was a matter of cost. It's always nice to be... Yeah, I'm gonna be happy with this one for years to come. Actually, the beefiest PC I've ever had at a given time. Okay, nothing? I just think the exact same. As far as nowhere near what Danny's put in it since he makes it and codes it. So far, I'm about 7 hours into it. Ooh, infinite weapons. Yeah, Skullbasher. I've been trying to work with levels and use some new equipment, well, new software to be able to manage the audio a bit better. So only just started using it, so definitely got to make some adjustments. Give me a moment and I will bring the game volume down a bit. How was that? Better? Hello, Kitty Caboodle. Welcome to the stream. Those that have just joined, we are playing Weaponographist, which is made by the games. Actually, lucky enough to be able to test out the game. Which is why it looks a little bit different, that's why it looks a bit different from those of you that may have been packs. Absolutely love playing this game. Definitely a wonderful game to get in, sit down for a little. And I'm getting my butt handed to me by Lion Games. Unlikely to possibly even make it through scenes. It's not good. First we have D. Oh, I did make it out. It's not gonna make it further. Some range. Ooh. I'm gonna die. No. First, like a fool, I just passed up a checkpoint. Allowed me to straight from this point. A little bit of. First, know how to cheat. Did. That's it. Spend all your before you use the checkpoint. Eek! This is not good. Apathy. Look at you. Oh! Bye bye! Are the volumes a bit better, Skullbasher and Danny? Oh, let's see, what can I... Link technology, which means I'm invincible longer afterwards. Slower combo meter. That would be good as well. Once we get back in the game, I'll explain about the mechanics. What goes on. Good. Glad that it sounds a lot better. We go. Level 1 weapon is now maxed out. Ooh. And there's level 3 weapons as well, but I'm not gonna go over to there. So should I go back to level 1? Or should I run to level 2? The 3 of you that are in there. Choice. Danny probably just wants to see more death, carnage, so he can cap even more. Two it is! Oh! After you level for the first time, that the level gets harder? Does it get harder every time? Are you meaning like I beat the first the random modifier started? Okay, so like I said, I need to sit down and explain a bit of how. So I just should I need pause? I will be right back. Just a few minutes. Okay, you're back now. So, notice in the bottom left, you'll see my weapon. I'm gonna use it. The bar around itself. Basically, my weapon integrity is going down constantly as I use it. On the left, you see, or on the right, you see two bars. One is my combo meter. It goes up every time I kill something. And it is my XP bar. Anytime I'm not killing anything, combo bar goes down. If it's down too much, or if it reaches 0, it starts to eat into my XP. Level up, I do more damage, but the combo bar decreases even faster. So the faster you level up, the faster you have to. Sense it's like a war of attrition. Oh, hey. What did you have? Actually, I've been friends with Cranky for a number of months, and he asked me if I wanted to take part of it. You weaklings! Come here! Stop! But oh wow, that is neat. Is that one of the modifiers? Is that standard? Yeah, Skullbasher, I would like to be to have. Eventually, hope to have my mic on an arm, but. Ooh! That is. Indeed! Standing back like a. I'll be over here stuck in the middle, not hardcore. So not a badass at this game like certain people. Or you also had Peterborn. Danny there has a 4-minute time on the first step. However, probably also because he has like everything maxed out. Hey, he's something different. Sure, blame it on Skullbasher. Uh-huh. See how it is, Danny. Okay, give me a moment and I will adjust volumes again a bit more. Let's see. Okay, hopefully that'll help out a bit better. Is it better overall? Oops. I meant to go back into the second depth. Oh well. Come on, spawn in groups for me. Make it easier. Actually, I think that'd be a good use for the shield. Actually. What do you think, Danny? For those that do like what they are seeing, the game is set to release on April 29th. If I remember correctly, it will be retailing for about $10 on Steam. It is something that I highly recommend picking up and trying out. It is a lot of fun. However, Concursion, on the other hand, oh, that game is crazy. Concursion, which is another first game that the games did, is it's pretty hard actually. But it's like I'm sitting there going, what in the world have you guys made? So you mashed everything together, and it's a boatload of awesome. Oh, why the face, Danny? The game is great. Ooh, new trailer tomorrow. I guess I know what Cranky will be loading up and showing off a bit. Indeed. You want to play, oh. Wow. What's that Atari game? Lock and Run? Is that it? Lock and Run mixed with Pac-Man? Play Concursion. Also want to mix that with Ninja wall jumping. It's reminiscent of Ninja Gaiden. Play Concursion. Oh wait, R-Type? Sure! Play Concursion. It was an old Atari game. Back in the Atari 2600. But basically it was almost kind of like a cops and robbers type thing where you had doors that you would open and shut to be able to run from the enemy. And that is actually what the little doors on that open up after you collect the dots. Okay, I can actually adjust it a bit more. Definitely thank you for letting me know so that I could make these adjustments. Out of curiosity, how's the background noise? I may even have the name wrong. But it's about to bother me, so I may have to pause for a second and try to go look it up. Okay, yeah, this is bugging me. This is good. Lock and Chase. That's what it was. Just find a video. YouTube. Saw it. There it is. Here we go. There you go, Danny. That's what it reminded me of, as well as mixed with Pac-Man. I used to get so mad at that game. Of course, I might partially be dating myself by posting that. No, we're not gonna go with that. I'll leave the bomb bag alone. I actually wish I still had mine. Yay! I was a bad gamer and gave away a lot of my stuff. Well, more like sold it. Actually, my Atari, I sold at a Hamfest to be able to get parts for a computer. Yep. Yep. Just a moment. Try a bit more. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that'll definitely drown out a voice. I actually cannot listen to that many voices at a time. I have hard enough time concentrating on being able to play this and talk at the same time. As well as keeping track of chat. It's a lot of multitasking to ask my poor little brain to try to do. Infinite weapons, yay! All the bullets spray everywhere. Oh, come on, don't waste it, don't waste it! I love having the infinite weapons whenever I have the Tommy gun. Indeed. For the double goop, does it just make it cost or worth double, or does it actually give you double? Ah, okay. I just hadn't really noticed much of a difference in the drop rate of it, so I wasn't sure if it was just rewarding me double or if it actually dropped the double amount. Sword all the way. Die, dino, die. Bing! He wants it up to triple? Wow. That is a lot of goop. I'd almost say have that be like an extra level of on an upgrade or a higher level drop or something, maybe. Because early levels, that is a lot. But for hardcore, with the way you've changed it, that would definitely... You have some assistance. Here are people just sitting there starving for poor combo meter. So Dave's all, more goop, more goop. And you're like, no, too much goop. Drowning in the demon goop. I can really tell which enemies I end up not liking because I just gun for them. Don't like the archers. Really for the same reason that the lion tamers annoy the crap out of me. They move around and jump. Which is especially troublesome whenever you get the speedsters, because then they want to jump everywhere. Like, sit still! All I want to do is throw something at you, but you won't sit still! Yep, indeed, dodgy buttheads. Ooh, stuff. But infinite weapons definitely helps no matter what you're using. No, it's going bye-bye. Oh, all the goop, goop, goop. Oh no! Not tough guys. Takes so much longer to kill them. Something other than a bow staff. There. Ooh. At least there's fewer whenever I have to do the tough guys. actually only beaten the second depth once. That little marionette is a pain in the butt. Oh, we've now made it halfway. This is a third of the way. I can't remember. Not looking good for lasting much longer. Whew. We'll see. Let's see how far I get. Maybe I can actually make it to the boss and show that one off. Or maybe I can convince to use up my goop and pretty much jump there. But at least I've recovered a lot of health recently. Makes it a lot more potentially that I'll have it. That I'll be to at least make it there. Hi, Dave. And now we have both Danny and Dave from Pubo. Actually, you know what? I should pick up the shield so I can show that off. Doesn't last very long, but it pretty much packs a punch, it seems. Ooh, actually blocks frontal attacks. Neat! I like it even more now. Even though I should have figured that out just by dint of what it is. Yep, I figured that out just now. I think I would have figured that out a bit ago, but sometimes I can be a little slow. Too many trees! Some weed whacking. Woo! Hello, my old friend. My favorite weapon. Psychos. Don't know what those are. Not quite figured out what all of the modifiers are. go with the shield for a change. No saving! Not enough combo! Something. Come on, die. No, I do not right now, Skullbasher. But actually try to get one soonish. I need to stop focusing on him so much. So I don't have enough combo. However, after this, we're gonna have to return to town anyway. Gonna die. Gotcha. You! Finally beat him for a second time. And off to town we go. Because you gotta buy the full game to be able to see any further on that. Had to go there, huh, Danny? Ooh, weapon durability. Slower combo. For those weapons. Max out those weapons. Oh, you know what? Health drop on depth 3. Even though none of y'all get to see that tonight. Actually, I have a very small picture that I can show. I actually have to work off a very, very tiny desk. Those pictures go. Look. But I took these last night to show some people where I actually positioned my mic. Because I had to, just so that I could actually still see the screens. Yay, tiny desk. Yeah, see, those two. There I am, 13, still beating Gimme. Ha! Slacker. And yes, it's okay, Skullbasher. Come at me, Gimme. Bring it. That's right, I'm calling you out. indeed, little noob nugget. I will fully admit, I played for a good long while, just until I got to the point where my name was above his. Because I wasn't going to allow that. What secret? Victoria's tab? Oh! I did not know about that. So I can actually time myself there. Shh, it's a secret to everyone. Nice. Sure, there's a lot y'all haven't documented. Left it for us to figure it out. I like that. No more guessing. Yay! Gimme was also at one point telling me about some crazy idea that you guys have cooked up that I'm not going to say much more about. But it sounded like a lot of fun. Because I'm not going to ruin it for anyone. But you guys should know what I'm referencing. The what key? That's gonna make me die just trying to read this. I hope y'all really get to. Yes, Danny. That is what I'm referring to. I will totally be down for that. Ha! Come at me! Die, you little lion tamers! You can't hurt me now! Yay! Wasted! Aww. That little bit scared you, Dave. You definitely haven't watched enough of Late Night with Cranky and Friends. Ooh. I'm having way too much fun. No such thing! Oh wait, I'm not invincible again? Whoops. And of course, I know that Axelab people see a bunch of the weapons. Oh, it's not a problem. I know we have quite a few people who... Actually... Yeah, I actually wasn't around the show much this weekend. I spent a lot of time offline doing some crafting. Which, actually, you know what? I'll show off what I was doing a bit. In just a second. Just whoop, tether. One more. So, this is what I spent my time crafting. Not sure how we can see that, but it's an arrow that I'm taking and making it safe to shoot at my friends. It will eventually have pillow foam. Oh no, I wasn't joking, Dave. This is literally to be able to run around in the woods and shoot them at my friends. Normally, I use something like this, which is a dagger from the game. Nice soft foam. The nicer stuff is made out of kite spar and Dacron cell tape. So like stuff you would fix a kite or sailboat sail with. I run around in the woods, well, if you've heard of it, I do LARP. So I actually play a lot of different types of games. Yep, Dave, that is what I spend a lot of my weekends doing. Both, I guess, in a way, in a sense. Wait, that really came out wrong. Whoops. But I do... that particular weapon, the daggers, actually do belong to a character that I play that is pretty much an assassin. Woo! All the whip. I actually am playing in 3 different games. The one that those daggers belong to is actually a fairy. And she uses a fighting style called Twin Fang that allows me to effectively take any attack that I'm hit with and reflect it back at the person who hit me. She also is the single hardest hitting character in the game. Her name is Illyria. And then I have Scepter, who is my crazy Cthulhu cultist. Best I can say, she's rather racist against anything that is not human. The game has things like demons and Shinigami, as well as Chimera, Frankensteins, robots. Then in another one I play an Egyptian cat girl, who is another assassin-type character. I very much enjoy taking the shortest weapon in the game and facing off against the guys that use like the 6-foot-long weapons and making them run for their lives. But in the first 2 that I mentioned, they're multi-genre games, so you have everything from like Underwater World to basically Arabian Nights to your Ravenloft. All sorts of interesting things, really. Pretty much any character concept from fantasy stories that you could want, you can play it. The other one, where I play the Cthulhu cultist, is basically a bunch of different sci-fi horror genres for the world types. One that my character is from is post-apocalypse steampunk Cthulhu. Is the best way to put it. And then, of course, I have my tabletop gaming, which I don't know if you can see most of the books, but the bookshelf right over there is filled with World of Darkness and Exalted books. As well as I have a few boxes to my side that I don't have room for on the shelves that are full of old World of Darkness books. I'll actually be on probably for about another 30 minutes, Skull Basher, and then I have to hop off to be able to get ready for Late Night with Cranky and Friends. So I'll be on there tonight. Oh. Ran out of whip. But thank you for joining us. I hope you did enjoy it. And I very much hope you enjoyed what you saw of the Weaponographist, and will consider picking it up when it comes out on April 29th. What? I'm already back here? How'd that happen? We're just talking. I don't even know. Whoops! And the best for what? For telling people they should pick up an amazing game? So much fun. Indeed it does, Dave. Especially since I was sitting here talking, I didn't even realize that I'd already gotten back here. Although it's not looking good to be able to make it much further. I really need something besides the bombs. Come on, give me something besides the bombs. Screw it, I'll take you down with my fist. Nope! Oops. I was trying to collect the goop. Sorry. Oh. Yep, tree puncher. That's me. What? Combo meter and the blinky. 2 instead of 1. Much better. Ooh. I'm gonna try that again. Getting a lot more goop there. So, off to depth 2 again. And my favorite weapon. Thus far. Just the little yo-yo kids drive me nuts. Because I've not really learned their reach yet. Too many of you. And thank you both, Danny and Dave, for coming to check out the stream. Excuse me. Hurry that I had earlier is apparently giving me burps. It's been a little over an hour already. Man. Nope, go away. dislike, don't like. Tuba tree. Wasted. I'll take that because it means you're gone. I remember whenever I first tried out the game, I was off-put a little bit by there not being mouse controls when I'm just on the keyboard. Because I didn't actually have a controller, so it was extremely awkward for me. And now that I have the controller, I'm like, you know what? This is much better. Definitely understand why. Out of curiosity, did they give you guys access to the private group forum that they had all of us that were testing it out, giving some feedback on? I just got a message from someone, so I need to check that. Be just a second. Okay. Give me one moment. Let me go, oh no, I don't think it was anything bad. I'll be right back. Say hi. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, Grumpy. Yeah. Um, Everyone that I saw really liked the game. I think by the time I actually got in on it, everyone had found a lot of the issues that they didn't really. What? It is straight from the game. Doug McGrave, jerk for hire. He's an unrepentant jerk. Actually, you know what? Come on. Wee! Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me. You know what? This will be fun. Let's kill a lot of all at once. The name of the game is The Weaponographist, but I will show off the opening scene. That'll explain a lot more. Yep, and we actually have Dave and Pooba, or Dave and Danny in here, who are the ones that have made the game. It's made by Pooba Games. Wait, whoops. Go exit to menu. Oh well. I'll just hop right back in. Oh, and there he is, pompous, with his own little sidekick who worships and adores him. Nice old lady, just here to ask for help, because he's a big badass. I don't have time for you. Go away. You don't get anything for me. Oh, please. We're just getting hurt by demons. Yeah, don't care. Can't pay me. Who cares? Go away. Jerk bag. Bye, Doug. Maybe you should have helped her out. You know, if you watched Beauty and the Beast, it might have given him a bit of tip-off what would happen. Well, you're gonna help now. And his hair's on fire. So thus, Jerk for Hire. And I think it was actually one of the things that you guys had one of your advertisements, one of the pins, I believe. Whenever y'all went to PAX and such. How much of the game have you gotten to see, Rap Dragon? Have you had any of it explained to you? As far as, like, how it plays, what it is, and such? See how I do when I'm not really paying attention, as I'm watching chat to see. Like I did say, this is a game by Puba Games. Yep, that is exactly where I look most of the time, Danny. Okay, so basically what we're doing, or the curse that was mentioned, is that any weapon that Doug holds starts to degrade, and then it breaks. Yes, it very much is similar in gameplay, I would say. And I only say that from having watched a little bit of Binding of Isaac. But it's definitely go into a room, use various weapons to be able to destroy everything in it. However, as you just saw, my weapon just fell apart. And all your weapons have a limited lifespan, as they're represented by that in the left-hand corner. You see the meter as it goes down every time I attack with it. It runs out, the weapon falls apart in my hands. On the right, you see a glowing bar and a number. That is my combo bar. Every time I kill an enemy, that bar goes up. Just below it, you see an XP bar. Higher, I can level up. That means I do more damage. However, that combo bar decreases a lot faster. If that combo bar ever reaches 0, it starts dipping into the XP that I have, which means I lose levels. And then I start doing less damage. So I have to stay constantly in motion, always out for something to kill, try to kill stuff in the fastest way possible. Because I want to be able to do as much damage as I can, as well as attempt to get on the leaderboards. At this point, there's no way I'm gonna get 5 minutes, or just under 5 minutes. Like 2 little cheaters we have here with us tonight. But the game is an amazing amount of fun. I've been fortunate enough to be able to give, or was fortunate enough to be offered a chance to try the game out well before it was released and offer my input on it. So I would like to advise that what you do see here is not the final bits, so anything you're seeing is subject to change, and from the sounds of it, there's some stuff that will be changing. But it should still look fairly similar. Well, the look will be. Just some of the mechanics will probably may change here and there. It will be out on April 29th, and will be retailing for $10. So, fantastic deal. Kuba Games also have an odd little game called Concursion, which is the first game that they made. It is a mishmash of so many genres that I don't even know. I don't think I could name them all, but it is definitely a walk down memory lane for various game types. Of course you do. You always like to be able to play with it and change it. Come here! Come back, Chester! Oh! That is helpful. Thank you, Danny. I've always had trouble aiming that. I think I would have figured that out, because, hey, attack! Oh yeah, and Dave, triple goop? Really? Like, we need to swim in more? There you go, Danny. I figured I'd help your argument a little bit. But of course, I don't think I can really complain about more goop. Just, I think it makes things a little easier. But I like the challenge and the collecting it up. Oh wait, who is? I thought Dave is the one that was wanting, and you were like, you didn't really want to do the. Whoops! Never mind. Fisticuffs. Well, definitely not gonna beat my time this round. What didn't you do, Dave? Isn't that the more important question? Oh, so the timer does stop when the boss is killed and not just whenever I hit the flagpole. Good to know. Thank you for the little tap tip. Okay. And I just lost focus there for a moment. And we'll proceed for about another 15 minutes, and then I'll have to prepare for the late night show. You did the smoke bombs? Oh, wait. Derp. Indeed, Rap Dragon. I first saw a giant mecha T-Rex, I was like, yep. I was not sold on the game. Before then, they had me at mecha T-Rex. That shot frickin' laser beams and puked up minions. Nothing better. Oh, okay. And of course, definitely seeing what weapon I favor the most. Hey! I'm supposed to be dead. Danny and Dave have definitely come up with some very unique enemies for us. And they actually also fit very well nicely together for the theme of the enemy plus the weapon that they have. Which is very nice to see. And every weapon has some unique properties and how it can attack and how to best apply it. I was actually quite surprised how much I've enjoyed it, honestly, because normally I don't really play this style of game that much. But I've had a number of hours of fun just coming in, dropping in 20-30 minutes at a time. Whenever I don't have... Yeah, if you didn't like Zelda or Isaac, unfortunately you may not enjoy this. But would definitely appreciate it if you did keep it in mind and tell your friends about it, though. Especially if you have friends that do enjoy this type of game. Actually have a new coworker at work that does some very small indie gaming stuff just for fun. And I actually have told him about this a lot and showed it to him, as well as Concursion. Although he hasn't actually got to see it being played because, well, we only talk at work. Woohoo, double goop! That would be interesting to watch, Danny. I know one of the things that I want to see about doing this after it comes out is getting like 4 streamers together or so and doing a multi-stream throughout the evening, and basically seeing who can get the farthest the fastest. Granted, I might have to stay out since I have a bit of a leg up. However, if I did get to do something like that, I'd probably say we should all start with zeroed out profiles. So that we're all on the same page, and I don't have all of my upgraded here. That would just make it quite unfair. It was actually what I was thinking of, talking to the guys. We got to do that little Twitch thing about doing it a bit like that at times, or at some point throughout the week or weekend or whenever we get to do it. Even if we only did it for a couple of hours. But of course, none of us would know where the other got. Could all be in chat together and talk smack. I will definitely let you know if I get people interested in it. I definitely want to be able to get Dizzy to stream this whenever it's released. So I know you played a lot of Binding of Isaac. Yeah, he is very good at the city builders. And Skylands is something that he and a lot of the community have been waiting for. They were let down with SimCity after Maxis started turning away from it a bit, it seemed. But Maxis did a lot for him. And they're still really good friends with the people over there. It really shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be having that many buffering issues, considering I stream at like the lowest recommended bitrate, actually. And yeah, I've still got to play with a lot of a sound setup. I do know that I don't have all the gating and the filters set up properly just yet. And I do tend to, when I'm speaking, end up getting a bit soft-spoken, as well as I pause a lot in my speech. So that probably has a lot to do with me getting cut off. But I will take it into account and try to see if I can get that fixed. I do appreciate you letting me know about it. And I'll also see if there's anything else I can lower as far as the stream settings. I need help with any potential buffering there may be. Of course, also since I am not partnered and will almost most likely never be, it's going to be, well, I don't get the best settings anyway, so, wow, I'm already back here. So we will try to finish depth 2 one more time, where I have to go. See how it turns out. I guess it does, Danny. You can actually get higher, as well as your viewers are able to do the downscaling from video. Otherwise, you're stuck at just whatever I'm streaming at. And I actually stream at 720 at 30 frames per second with an 1800 bitrate, or yeah, bitrate. So there's a lot of benefit in being able to get partnered, other than just the obvious you can have the subscription button and such. Oops. Attention to where I'm going. Woo! And try to turn into a bullet hell there for a moment. Eat him one more time before I head out for the night. 43k goop? Wow. I've actually got no dropped frames. Weapon durability it is. That I am, Danny. Pretty much have just about everything I can get. A few more playthroughs and I can suddenly get some of these higher ones. But at this point, I need to call it a night so I can get ready for the late night show. No, not all capped out. I still have 4 more. But I will, or like I said, I will be on the late night show over Cranky Canuck, which is, I will link that here. Actually, you know what? I'll just use the easy one of www.cranky.tv. And that will be starting up at midnight, which is in about 15 minutes. Thank you all for joining, especially Dave and Danny. Oh, hi. I just saw that Cranky popped in, and I'm just about to hop off to go get ready. So I'll see you in a few, Cranky. Talk to you later.